what I'm doing. Thank you, Emily, for being here.
You're welcome.
And this is Emily with, what are we?
Lakeland Lense.
Lakeland Lense. I'm Don Burns with I Am Lakeland. I want to thank Cohas for letting us use this room.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me a little bit about Lakeland Lense, and we'll get into each one of our things.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Lakeland Lense was started like in COVID, and I feel like the more I've been like telling people that, I'm like, a lot of things started in COVID. Like
Same with us.
A lot of things started in COVID, and it's because I was sitting at home with nothing to do, so I could either create this thing that was in my head, or I could learn how to make sourdough bread like everybody else.
Yeah, right.
So I started Lakeland Lense because there was so much like negativity on social media at that time, and there was a lot of like uncertainty going around. So I really just created it to, as a creative outlet for me, but like also to show the community like, hey, the world might be a little bit on fire, but like we're okay here.
There's still plenty of beauty around.
There is.
That's what I've noticed about a lot of years of the beauty.
Mm-hmm. So like it was really just like posting my photography and like letting people know like, hey, things are gonna be okay. Things are still positive. Like we're gonna be okay. So like that's sort of what Lakeland Lense started as. And then I really didn't anticipate anything from it. Like I didn't think that people were gonna like really latch onto it like they did. It was really just a way for me to like post my pictures and like say a cute little like positive thing or whatever. But Lakeland Haven magazine, they reached out to me and they did an article about Lakeland Lense back in March of 21. So that was sort of like the first moment where I'm like, okay, this is something, right? Like whatever I have going on here, like this is a thing, right? And then, after that, that's when LAL Today really started like looking at my stuff and like asking me if they could use my pictures for like their posts or their newsletter or whatever. Same with Lakeland Now, they've used my stuff before, like just like pictures of like random whatever for their blogs, newsletters, whatever. But at the beginning of this year, because this has been going on for 3 years now, right? Like this is year 3, and I'm just like, it's always just been like that back burner thing. Like I'll post to it if I'm doing something fun, or I'll post to it, if I happen to be out doing something, which I do a lot of things. So like I kept up with it. But like this year, I really wanted to take it from like basically an online photo album, which is what it was, to something a little bit more, especially now that like I have a little bit more free time and a better work-life balance. So for me, I think as a graphic designer, what that meant was I need to rebrand and like kind of restart this whole thing.
And get a little more serious because it's growing.
Yeah, it is. It's growing a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I did the rebrand at the beginning of April, and I launched it, and with that was, a logo. I redid the website. I started blogging like at least 3 times a week. There was a moment there where I was blogging every day, and that was a lot, so I like toned it down a little bit. But when I went through like the rebrand process, I really wanted to like figure out what is Lakeland Lense and like what is it going to be, right? So I needed to sort of separate myself and really define like what made Lakeland Lense special. And what I got from all of that was Lakeland Lense is special because of the photography aspect of it, right? Like I'm not a photography account, because if you look at photography accounts, like real photographers, they're like, I captured this picture at like a focus length of this, and that's not what Lakeland Lense is. I happen to be a good photographer, and I'm also sharing pictures of the community, and the community just really likes it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what makes Lakeland Lense special, is it's, sort of it's a photography outlet, but it shares positivity, and it's not, something I'm not sharing news, if that makes sense, like anything that's debatable or whatever. It's just like
staying
really
out of
cool
the
thing.
hot topics and all that. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's just something that is fun and easy. So another thing that I wanted to focus on is when I did this rebrand, I came up with, 5 different like focal points of like what this brand is going to be. So those are stories and folklore, wildlife, market ventures, creative makers, and culinary crafters. So like those are the things that all of my posts are going to be centered around.
All right.
Yeah. So I've been, and I think we can all agree that like Lakeland is really good about supporting local and small businesses.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to add to that, but like I felt like for me personally, like a portion of that market that was sort of missing was what I'm calling like micro businesses. So like these are like the really small businesses that are on it's DJ Minnie.
Come on in, DJ.
So like micro businesses, like the people that you see at like the farmers market, or like the people over at Catapult who like can't afford a brick and mortar, or who are just getting started, or just like at the farmers market as like a side hustle type situation.
Yeah.
Right. So like I started reaching out to a bunch of these really small businesses that were like at those kind of things, and I said, hey, like I want to do like a blog post about you to like give you a little highlight. Like I ate some of your food. It was incredible. I want to write about it. And for some reason when I did that for like 6 different people. And when I reached out to each of them, I had never really met them before. Like just sort of like in
as a consumer first.
Right. So, and I reached out to them after the fact, and I told them that I liked what they did and I wanted to write, whatever about them. And for some reason I was like really scared that they were going to say no. They were like, no, you can't do that, which is the worst thing they could say, right? Like,
right.
It's just no.
Get out of my store.
Right.
You're not going to do that.
But yeah, but like every single one of them were like, yeah, thank you so much. Like, this is amazing. So like now, I don't know. And what's interesting is like I posted a couple of them. Like the most recent one I did was about the Mockingbird artist, Rebecca. She's super sweet. Yeah. So I had been following her for like a while, and I bought like a ton of her artwork, and like she kept coming up on my feed, and I reached out to her. I'm like, hey, like I'm going to do this thing. Are you okay with it? Can you answer these questions for me? She's like, absolutely. I'm like, perfect.
That is awesome.
But what's cool about that is like another part of my brand that I really wanted to hone in on was creating like this community, right? So like Lakeland is all about like these little communities. So like what's interesting is now that I'm reaching out to all these people and asking them, questions about their business and what they do, every time I post about something else, they are the first people to like and comment on other things that I do. And I'm sure you get that as well.
It's almost identical.
Right.
You're taking the words right out of my mouth. Everything you're saying,
right.
I'm shocked. I'm like, you got the same mind as I have.
Right. It's crazy how like close the community is and how amazing and supportive they all are.
That's right.
So, and what's interesting is, so before like this whole thing happened, right, there was a moment where in November, December of 22, like I went through like a lot of stuff, like a lot of really negative things were happening. We lost like a really close family member, and it was just like a moment where I needed to take a step back and just like let Lakeland Lens just be there and just not do anything with it. But what's interesting is when I was ready to go back, I posted like a Christmas thing or something like super basic. And everyone who I had left online when I posted.
Temporarily, yeah.
Right, temporarily. When I posted again, like they all like came back. They were all commenting. They're like, oh my God, we missed you. Like all of this incredibly positive. I'm like, okay, clearly I'm doing something. I don't know what it is.
You touched them.
Right.
You touched them.
Right. So, really random story that just popped into my head. So this happened at the beginning. This was like another one of those moments where I'm like, okay, this is something special, right? So Lakeland Lens, I feel like has become synonymous with the Southgate sign. Like I post a lot of those pictures. Like I just really love that sign. That's really what it boils down to. Yeah, the art.
Okay.
So, and I think you like the arch too.
You think?
When I look at it, yeah. So I feel like my pictures of the Southgate sign and like Lakeland Lens, they just go hand in hand. I had the property owner of that development reach out to me. His name is Matthew, super nice guy. We talked for about 20 minutes and he bought one of my pictures of the Southgate sign.
Wow.
And he is the sweetest guy, and he told me all about like the LED lights that they bought for the sign and how like they're gonna fix them because like, there's a couple of them that are out, and he's like, we're gonna fix them. And he was also talking to me about how that lamppost that's like right in the middle of the sign.
Yeah.
So
any picture you take, it's always
right there.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, it's right there.
And you can't there's nowhere.
No, there's no way that you can get
around
it. Right. So he told me that they're working with Publix and like a couple of the other people that are in that shopping plaza to get it removed.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you.
So, because what's funny is when they were filming The One and Only Ivan, when was that? Like 2020 when they were filming that, I think? I don't remember. But when they were filming that, they removed it.
Oh, and they put it back.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. So.
I haven't met this guy.
I have never met him in person. But I have like his contact information. He bought one of my pictures. He wanted to put it in his home office is what he wanted to do with it. And he said, he was telling me about how like his family has owned that shopping plaza like for years and how they love it. And he's like, it's crazy how, people really love that sign. And I'm like, it's iconic. Right. Yeah. It's iconic in this town. So I don't know. It was a cool 20-minute conversation with him. And then he ended up buying one of the pictures. And that was just really cool.
Well, I've never met him at all. Yeah. And I don't know if he likes me, if he says, what the hell are you doing? I don't know.
Right.
But I thought it was a corporate company. I didn't even know it was a family individually owned. That's news to me.
Well, it's a family owned business, but they're over in Tampa. So it's a property management company over in Tampa.
Okay.
And then his family runs it. It's a big corporation,
sure.
But
for protection, all that.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I did meet a guy, I can't remember, Matt or something like that. He's a maintenance man. He said that you can climb in it. He went inside to put the light bulbs in it. When they installed the LEDs, this guy climbed in it. He said if you go there and you look on the side, there's bulbs and there's this thing, and he climbed in it. And I was like, what? And I haven't been over there to look at it.
Right.
I took his word for it. I want to go over there and find out where these bolts at. And he said, I climbed up in it. So I really want to see this.
Yeah, no.
So he's a maintenance guy that
put him on.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I feel like they put the lights on and they were going to have like this really big, I feel like they were gearing up to have this really big grand opening or ribbon cutting type situation to turn the lights on. Mm-hmm. And then they couldn't do it because of COVID.
Oh,
so that was one of the reasons I went down there. During COVID, right when I started Lakeland Lens, I was going down there all the time to try and just see if they just flipped the lights on one night, and they did. And I'm like, oh, they just turned them on.
Yeah, wow.
So I took a couple of pictures of it, and that was one of the first pictures that I posted on Lakeland Lens was of this sign lit up.
I wonder if that's the last time all the bulbs worked. Every time I go, the bulbs are out, half of them are out. I'm like, come on, man.
Well, what's funny is he told me, he's like, yes, we bought these LED lights, and we were told when we bought them, they're going to be low maintenance, they're going to be fine, they're going to last, 10 whatever years or whatever.
Right.
And he's like, that has not been the case. And I'm like, yeah,
you got rooked. You got taken for a ride. Because, in fact, I was out there last night. My daughter graduated from high school last night.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we went all out and bought her Waffle House for...
Wow.
We went to Waffle House for her graduation. And it was right across the street from, and I looked over there, and all the light, the purple, half the purple was missing. I was like, oh man, it's all disappointing. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they'll get back and get those bulbs back up there and going.
Yeah, I hope they get them.
And hopefully he doesn't hate what I'm doing.
No, I don't think. He seemed like a really cool guy. I really enjoyed talking to him a lot. He was really nice.
That's good. I intentionally didn't do it exact because I didn't want to get too close, but I wanted to do something.
Right.
Lakeland now does it. Everybody does their version of it, if you will.
Yeah. Well, yours is cool because it's the at, right? Or it's the am. It's the A and the am. It's I am Lakeland.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
right.
Thing is the
and
A.
this thing, I don't know what the future is for this.
Yeah.
But you never know. If people look at it and say, is that the arch? Is that the arch? And
That's
it's my interpretation of the arch.
Right. It's my version of what that is.
That's right. And if you associate with it, good for you.
Right. I'm glad you connected those dots on your own.
That's right. So back to you came back and you restarted after losing and going through that tough time. What got you back on top? Because I don't know when we met.
Our story was interesting. So my mom bought me an I Am Lakeland sticker at Scout and Tag.
Okay.
And I just smacked it on
That's
my laptop.
October of 21.
Yeah.
I just started. That's the month we started.
Yeah. So I slapped it on my laptop and she bought it for me because it had the arch in it, and she knew I loved the arch, so she bought it for me for Christmas. And I slapped it on my laptop, and I tagged you in it, and you were like, I'll give you a shirt, and we need to take a picture together. And I'm like, perfect.
I tell that story, man, because you are number one. I kid you not. That's exactly. I went over to Scout and Tag. I said, hey, will you sell these, give these away? She said, yeah, I'll give them away. Okay. And you were the first person that tagged it. I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to reward this person because I didn't know who you were.
Right.
You know? I was like, and then what? I said a t-shirt for you.
Yes.
And then we didn't talk for a month or two or something like that.
And then I started working at the chamber.
Oh, you weren't already there?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
So I worked at S&D Real Estate for 5 years doing...
S&D right here?
S&D Real Estate.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, for 20 years, I've been going to work, coming home, raising my babies, no social, no outside, no nothing. This is all new to me. You worked in real estate at S&D.
At S&D.
Holy doggone.
Yeah. So
all right, go ahead.
I was their graphic design person for 5 years, and then I left there, and I started at the chamber March of 21. So so my mom got me that sticker for Christmas. I posted it, and then I got the shirt, and then we ran into each other at the chamber, and I had really just started working there.
You had just started?
Picture. Yep.
When I walked in, I asked if I could, no, that was towards the end of the year. No. When we did the catalog, and I walked in, I said, hey, can I put an ad in the catalog?
Yeah, I had just started working there.
You had just started?
Yeah.
Monica turned to you and said, is that okay? And you said, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
You had just started?
Basically, yeah. I was like a couple of months in.
I thought you'd been there 10 years. Holy Toledo.
Well, that was probably September. So I started at the end of March, so like April, May, June, July, August. That was about 6 months. I really just started.
I had no idea. And when you were at S&D, for 5 years you said?
5 years.
And you did logos and all that stuff?
I did all of their graphic design and marketing and social media and everything.
And you just moved on because the chamber had an opening? Or?
Yeah, the chamber. So I was on so at the time, the chamber had a marketing and communications committee. And I was asked to join that committee. So I was on the committee, we were doing our committee thing, and then they said hey, if anybody knows anyone, we have this opening for a new marketing communications person here at the chamber, here's the job description and what all it is. And I remember I got it and I'm like, why not?
Why not?
So I sent my resume in and I emailed the vice chair, and I said, hey, I just want to let you know, I applied for this, I don't know if anything's in it, but I applied, thank you for sharing it with me. And the vice chair at the time was Lori Martini, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you're amazing, this is perfect. And then I got an interview, I got a second interview, and then the guy.
Had you worked with them through S&D on any project or anything? Not at all. I'm done. And where did you learn your graphic? Did you go to school for it? Where did you go?
Did. So I went for high school I went to McKeel. So I gotta give them credit because I took a lot of tech classes at McKeel.
That's where our daughter graduated yesterday.
Yeah. It's a great school.
They're fantastic. And she's in the yearbook, she's all the graphics and all that.
Yep. So McKeel got me certified in Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and Dreamweaver or something. So I got certified in all those things. And then I went on to Kaiser University up here. Yep. And I got my associate's degree in graphic design, and then I got my bachelor's in marketing communications.
Fantastic. That is awesome. Do you like doing the graphic work, detailed stuff like that and all that? You like that?
I do. So I started out, when I was little, I was the kid in the corner that was drawing everything and drawing all over my notebook and that. And my mom would tell me, she's like, Emily, you're really good at this, but you have to figure out how you're going to make money at it. And I'm like, perfect, graphic design it is.
Absolutely. That's the exact opposite of my daughter. She's very good at it. She's, I hate doing it, Dad.
Yeah.
Will you do this for me, girl? She hates it, but she's so good at it.
To her credit, though, when people ask me for things, I'm like, ugh, because you really just want to do it for yourself. But making money part is doing it for other people.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
In fact, Rebecca is doing a project for me right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she's done 2 of our T-shirts.
Yes.
She's fantastic as well. We need to have you do a design for us.
I would love to do a design for you guys.
I would love it. That's it. Do it. You do it.
Whatever you want.
That's it.
Whatever
That's how I do it.
Okay.
I told Well, you know, the landmarks my daughter did.
Yep.
She did it all on her own. And I told Rebecca, do it on your own. And she did the swan that says I am Lakeland with the sun or whatever.
I have that shirt.
That's the one,
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Rebecca did that one.
Did Bump do one?
Two.
Okay.
Bump's done two. And I don't know if I want to reveal it now, but Rebecca's working on a map, an overhead map, and it's only going to be for businesses.
Right.
What we're doing is we're putting local businesses and their website wherever they're located. So it's just when you come up to my booth on First Friday, we're just going to give you a piece of paper if you guys want to. If you need plumbing service, if you need AC service, if you need this, so it's just a little handout. That's all it is. But it's going to have her art on it. She's the one who's doing the art.
I really love her style.
She's good. And her book. Have you seen her book?
Yes, I bought it. So when I was doing the story about her, I went to Pressed because I knew they would sell it.
Oh yeah.
So like I went and I got it because I'm like I want to look through and just see what this book is like. I want to read it and I want to look at the artwork because I really love her style. So I ended up buying it because I'm like I'm gonna give it to her as a gift or something because it's really cute.
Yeah.
Or like maybe what I'll do. I haven't really decided. I'm either going to give it to one of my friends as a gift for their kids, or I'm going to do like a giveaway in the future and like that be part of the giveaway or something like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's good. And another one that's a good one is Red Swan.
The Red Swan show.
What's her name? I can't remember.
I've never met them before.
You never met?
No, and what's funny is I bought like a ton of their stuff.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
because they go to like
sweet. And same thing. She's really good at graphics.
Yeah.
It's driving me nuts. I can't remember right.
I bought a ton of her stuff because she's been to the Buena Market and stuff before, but she went to the Punk Rock Flea Market that they just did. I don't know what her name. Tate. Okay.
That's a Tate. Finally come back to me. I got the worst memory, man.
Well, what's funny about her is like her and I and I've never met her, but like just based on like the things she sells, we have the same sense of humor and we watch the same shows. Like,
oh yeah?
Yes, because
I'll bet you're big on the soccer coach thing. Who's that guy?
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. It's on Amazon Prime.
What's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
She's big on him.
Yes, and she loves The Office.
Yeah.
And Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Which are two of my favorites.
We're all like
Yep.
She did the. Have you seen the Edward Scissorhands shirt?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, she did this one. She did Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
And he's doing the cutting of the bush, and the bush says, "I am Lakeland."
That's so cute.
It's really cute. She did such a good job. I'll get you one of those too.
That's really cute.
Yeah, because you're my favorite and first promoter. I kid you not. When you came back, when you finally got that shirt, and then I showed up at
the chamber.
At the chamber, I was like, "Who in the heck? Where in the heck? Why did it take you 2 months to pick up a shirt and all this?" I was like, and then it just proliferated.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I know, it's crazy how things like sort of work out.
It is. It really is. Love and life, right. Whichever way the world is taking us. That's right. I love it. Okay, so I'm sorry, we've both gone this side.
No, it's fine.
Go back to I Never Did Get Out of You. What got you back on top and the rebranding, please.
So I think what really started it was like I got my new job and I have this really great work-life balance and I absolutely love my job. And I think what it was is I needed, Lakeland Lense had been my creative outlet, but it had always been on the back burner as just like a thing that I'm going to do when I have time. And now I had this great work-life balance and I had the time to really put into it. And I wanted, I feel like if the community hadn't grasped onto it like it did in the past, I probably wouldn't be where I am. Like in the sense that like I would probably just be posting pictures like whenever I felt like
hobby.
Right, like as a hobby. Now there's a lot more like strategy in it and there's a lot more like intention behind what I'm posting, when I'm posting, that sort of thing. I will say the biggest challenge for me is holding off on posting everything at once.
Yeah.
I get so excited about all the things that I have coming out. You should see the drafts in my phone of all the things that I have to schedule out.
What's wrong with one a day?
And not post. So, right, but like I want to post it like 2 hours apart or like at once.
I do too.
Like I get so excited about it. And I'm like, no, Emily, you have to. So I've started.
I have that same problem. Now, probably not much as you. I've got I've got 3 or 4 in the pipeline.
Right.
Not more than that.
Right. Well, currently, I'll be honest. Like normally, I'm the same. Normally, I have like 3 or 4 in the pipeline, and then I have ideas like on top of that. But right now, I'm sitting on like a lot right now, and I'm just like, I want to post all of it. So after the rebrand, I don't really know what made me like want to really get back on top or like whatever, however you phrase that.
Just little bit by little bit,
Yeah.
you're growing, and
I guess
you're
that was
enjoying
what
your
it
work
was.
more.
Yeah.
Enjoying what you're doing more.
Yeah, I think that's honestly what it was. But like it's just grown, and I'm like, okay, I guess if this is going to be a thing, then I'll just grow with it, because it's led to so many like really interesting like opportunities like this, talking with the owner of the Southgate sign, like all of these really random amazing things have happened because of this, and I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just do this.
Just living.
Right.
Just living.
Yeah. So, but I've had to, what I was saying before is like I've had to learn to like tone back and not post everything at once, and like after the rebrand, I've had to sort of like develop a strategy, obviously, and I can't post everything at once because then it won't perform as well.
Right.
So my strategy right now is, post the blog. That's got to go first. Just post your blog, post the images that go with the blog on Instagram, tag everything, link everything, make sure everything is running good. Let that go for a day or 2, just see what it does. And then after that, then I'll post the reel, because reels are really big. The reels are outperforming everything I do on Instagram.
Yeah, it's the environment. Everybody's
really
enjoying that.
But what's interesting is reels don't perform as well on Facebook, or at least for me.
Okay.
At least for me. So my reels don't do as well on Facebook, but they blow up on Instagram. So like my post, so like the blog and the post that goes with it, that's mostly for my Facebook audience, which I'm trying to grow desperately, because for the last 3 years, I've really only been dealing with Instagram, because this was just a hobby. So like I had a Facebook page, but like I wasn't doing anything with it. So I'm trying to grow that. So that's why I'm so intentional about like blog, post, reel, blog, post, reel, like just doing that consecutively over and over again. And then I'm gonna see, so like June-ish will be like my 3-month mark doing this sort of strategy. So I'm gonna see at the end of June, like, what posts are most popular? What do I need to focus on? Like, what do people actually want to see? Because I would do these polls on Instagram I've done them like every year, just out of curiosity. Like, hey, what do you guys want to see? Like, do you want to see more animals? Do you want to see more swans? Do you want to see more Southgate signs? Do you want to see, like, what do you guys want? Do you want more reels? Like, what do you want? And they would answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's interesting is their answers did not line up with my analytics at all. So like they would say, oh, we want to see more wildlife and more alligators. And I'm like, okay, cool, but like you're only liking Southgate stuff. And that has to do with the algorithm of Instagram and Facebook. Yeah,
you have to deal with that.
Right, and you have to deal with that. So like what the people want from, my account isn't what the analytics are showing. So that's an interesting thing to sort of navigate. But yeah, that's interesting. But in the future, what I want to do is, blog post, reel. I want to add somewhere in there like a newsletter. Do you have a newsletter?
I started it, gave it away, gave it out, and then stopped. So basically it's on pause, if you will.
Yeah.
Because what I did was I had a spotlight of people, of business, and some jokes and some little things. And I've kind of put that on hold and gone to this directory thing from above with Rebecca.
Yeah.
But it's out there, I mean.
Right. I want to do a newsletter because
maybe that's something
we
like
I want to
elaborate on.
Like the two things that because social media is like its own thing, right? And like what people in the social media world have to understand is you do not own your audience on social media. If Facebook or Meta decided to shut down tomorrow, you would lose literally everything, right?
If you don't have it backed up, you're crazy.
Like you would lose, well, not only that, but like you'd lose like your stuff, but you'd lose your audience. Like if for whatever reason like Meta was like, okay, bye, like you would just lose your audience and you wouldn't have a platform anymore. So like the two things that I really wanted to like focus in on with this was the website and the newsletter, because anyone who subscribes to the newsletter, anyone who gets on the website, those are mine.
Yeah, my website is my staple.
Right, those are your people.
That's my foundation.
Yeah. Like you own like that mailing list or like that Excel, whatever it is. Like you
and if
own
they shut
that.
me down, I can go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Totally.
So there was this really popular YouTube channel that I watched. They got hacked And basically what happened was YouTube ended up shutting their account down, which was, I mean, they had millions of subscribers, right?
They were earning money?
Oh yeah, like
wow.
people's livelihoods were depending on this YouTube channel. Like they had a staff, it was a whole thing, right? So their YouTube channel got shut down, but luckily like several years ago they have a subscription base on their website. So you can watch like it's extended cuts of their videos on the website, right? If you subscribe for X amount of dollars. So like their YouTube channel got shut down, and like if that was the only thing that they had, like it'd
be over.
It would just be over, right? So, but they had their website. They had their website, and like things weren't as disrupted as they would have been had they not had this website and plethora of additional subscribers to their website. Eventually they did get their YouTube situation figured out and they got their channel back.
Oh, they did? Oh,
yeah, they did. But it was just like, it was a really scary thing for them, and it was like a real life example, because I've heard that all the time, right? Like you hear like, have a mailing list, have a newsletter, have a website. But like, you're like, okay, but like social media is where the clicks are, it's where all the people are, and like you sort of put that in the background sometimes. And I see people do that a lot. But it's like when that goes away, like when Instagram goes down or when Facebook goes down, which happens, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, you lose your audience for that amount of time that it's down. So, and that can affect like a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's your work.
Right.
All your work is in one place, and
exactly.
You've got to have a backup. There's no doubt about it.
So like when I restarted this, I'm like, okay, I got to have like a robust website, and that's where like my content has got to be held. From there, then it's going to go out to wherever, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. And then in addition to that, I want to start the newsletter. But before I start the newsletter, there are all these things that I need to do before I start this newsletter. But one of the things I want to do is, and this will probably pique your interest, is I want to start an online store with different things with like the logo on it, similar to what you have going on, but like Lakeland Lense type things. And I think that's where like this real collaboration can.
You're welcome. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've been asking other people. You see, I went to if you go on I've asked writers.
Yeah.
I go in and I say, hey, I'll promote your book free of charge.
Right.
Someone buys it, you keep all the money. It's just a place for people to get more to my website.
Yeah.
If they buy it, they click on it, they go to Amazon. I don't want none of their money.
Right.
You wrote the book, it's all yours.
Right.
If someone buys their Lakeland Lense, it's yours.
Right.
You're welcome to tonight. Let's do it.
I got it. So I think I have like 3 or 4 different things like designed, and literally all I have to do is like actually post them and like get it up on the website, and then like I'll send it over to you.
There's nothing wrong with putting it in both places.
No, absolutely.
I put it on mine, put it on yours, put it everywhere. There's no problem with it. The more is merrier. There's no limit. That's the way I feel. And then a newsletter, printing our stuff, putting it out. You're invited. You're invited. You're my number one. I kid you not. You're invited. Newsletter, shop, whatever, collaborate, Instagram.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. What was the other thing I was going to say? Newsletter.
What about let me ask you, just off top, earnings. Do you need to earn money? Are you having fun? Are you not earning? Are you still doing it just for hobby? Are you, where are you on the earning?
So currently I'm not earning anything. Currently this is literally just a
Same
hobby.
way with me.
It's a side hustle. It's fun. It's just a thing that I do. I feel like what I'm doing at this exact moment, like after the rebrand, is building this foundation to prove to people like, this is how many website clicks I get. This is how many people visit the website. This is how many readers I get on a whatever monthly basis. This is how many people visit the Instagram. I'm building all of these analytics that I can like show people. And I'm going to sit down with Nicole with Hot Mod and be like, these are all of my stats. What do I do with them?
That's right. I went through with Nicole.
Literally what I'm going to do with her.
And we got Pal Jang, or I can't remember her name, but yes. Yeah.
I'm literally, because like I just feel like I need to set this foundation, and I know that like it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Like I really just needed to start and be consistent with it.
That's exactly right.
You know, so like that's sort of where I'm at, and I think once I hit my 3-month mark in June, I'll be like, okay, Nicole, let's get a meeting. I need to figure out, I know this can make money, I know there's a market for it, I just need to figure out like what I need to do to get it there. Because I feel like what is going to happen is I want to write stories about these micro businesses, like I was saying, like the small, really, like they have no budget for marketing. It is social media and their website, and that's it, right? But the people who can spend money are the small businesses like Catapult, Frescoes, Harry's, like your staples in Lakeland, who are still small, but they're bigger than.
They've got a budget for marketing.
They have a budget for marketing.
Right.
So that's sort of who I'm looking to target for money and dollars. And then all of my like free like.
Have you got a microphone in my bedroom? I'm not kidding.
Is this
if
what
you got a
you're
microphone in
doing
my
too?
bedroom, you gotta be fooling me. Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm telling you, you got a
That is
microphone in my,
so
and I'm
funny.
gonna look for it. I'm not kidding you. You are gonna, I'm
so
gonna find
funny.
it. I'm gonna hire me, the FBI guy. I'm gonna come in and go look at my house because you are in my bedroom.
That
I'm
is
not kidding
so
you.
funny. Anyway, that's what I want to do. I'm glad you're on the same page.
This is shocking. I think we knew it, but we haven't openly said it.
Yeah,
We're doing the same things.
basically.
Two different
yeah.
names. We're doing the same thing. Two
Right.
different names. That's it. Maybe it's time to just
It's-
collaborate, put some of my stuff on yours, put some
Right.
of your stuff on mine.
Well, it's interesting because like I feel like we have the same goals, but we're just doing it very differently,
yeah,
right?
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
Like I'm more like photography and like stories and like, but like you also do story. Like you have this whole podcast where you just sit down and like ask people to like tell me about what you do, and that's
It's
sort of what
content.
I'm doing. Right,
Well,
it's content.
Well, what happened was, reels, like you said, reels are
Yeah.
very, very popular. And I would ask a couple people, hey, you want to do a reel? Yeah, I'd love to do a reel. I would schedule it,
Mhm.
something would come up, and they'd cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Something would come up, I'd go out there, and I didn't get enough video. I'd have to come back, do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's driving me nuts. And then it took me forever to edit them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, editing is
It takes me forever, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. So finally, this podcast thing popped in my head. I was like, why don't I have everybody come to me?
yeah.
So you all come to me over here.
Mhm.
You guys say what you want. We promote you, the
Mhm.
heck out of you,
Mm-hmm.
and we all win. We all benefit.
Mhm.
I don't have to waste my time going out there, and
Right.
and I can cut the audio, and it becomes a podcast, and
Yeah.
the video we just hit post.
Yeah, it's great because I literally have like right here video podcasts. We have the same brain.
Yeah. Maybe you should be my partner in the podcast.
That could be fun.
I'm not kidding. You know, what's that guy in New York that's got his sidekick?
Oh gosh, I know who you're talking about.
He's a shock jock.
Yes,
And anyway, you could be my co-host.
there you go. That could be fun.
And try it a couple times, see if it works.
Because like my idea was, I would love to do that. That would be a lot of fun.
We'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
You host, I host. We will go back and forth.
That would be a lot of fun. And then like my idea, so like I have all these blogs right on my website, and like I thought it would be cool to like do a video about like a behind the lens situation on like why I chose them, what was special, like what was interesting about the answers that they gave, and like just sort of like a behind the scenes thing about like the blogs and the pictures and
Right.
that sort of thing. So
The
like
stuff didn't make it to the front.
yeah, so like I could do that, and then like I could jump on here as like a co-host. That would be fun.
Man, let's try it a couple times.
Yeah.
If it works, it works. No hard feelings. If it doesn't,
Right. Yeah, no, that would be great.
I'd love it. I absolutely
Let me
love
know
it.
when you're doing your next one. I'll pop over here.
Well, I can't. It's on there.
It's on there.
It's Wednesday or
okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
Wednesday or Thursday. Now I know you work during the day. I'll try to
I
do
do.
most of them in the evening.
Yeah. Just let me-
there are
just-
some during the day.
Yeah, just shoot me over like when you're doing them, and if I can pop over,
Let's do
I'll
it.
do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so in June you're going to reevaluate and you're going to start trying to earn,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the hard part.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the hard
That's
part.
the hard part. I've got a lot invested into T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody buys them online.
That's interesting.
Nobody
You know,
buys
but
them
like that
online.
kind of makes sense for Lakeland though, because they like to like
They buy 'em
see.
at the
yes,
first
they
Friday.
like to see. And
When they
touch.
come up,
Yes.
I'll sell 10 or 20
Mhm.
at the show,
Right.
but online, one a month, two a month.
Right.
It's not much at all.
That's interesting. It makes sense, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it's and I'm launching I Am Winter Haven next week,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully I'll still start charging a little bit, making a little bit of money over there, because I haven't made no money at all.
Right.
But life is not about how much you collect; it's just having fun and enjoying yourself.
That's like what this is at its core. You know what I mean? Like I've always had the mindset that like, I'm gonna put it in a position where I want where I think it will succeed, right? And if it does, great. If it doesn't, whatever.
That's right.
Like I have a fantastic job. Everything is great. This is just something I'm doing on the side. If it works, great. If it doesn't,
It's the same way.
it's
with me.
just for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what it started out as. It was just a thing for me to post my pictures and just be out there. And if that's all it ever is, then that's fine.
That's exactly the same way with me.
Mhm.
I we were sitting there on the couch during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And we said, what do we like? Well, we like Lakeland. We love Lakeland. We've been buying T-shirts and all the local stuff, and it's like, well, why don't we try to sell Lakeland merchandise?
Yep.
And that's exactly how we started. I said, let's just, what do we call it? And I don't know if you know my story. I was watching TV a couple years ago, and the lead singer from Kiss, Gene Simmons, was doing an interview, and his hat said, I am Indy, I-N-D-Y. And I was like,
so
what is that? And I looked at it, and I went and searched, and he was promoting the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
And I remembered that from a few years ago. And then when we were back on the couch, I said, what do I call it? I was like, I am Lakeland. I see it. And the .com was available.
Right.
So I bought it, and I said, well, what do I do? I just turned it into a directory.
Yeah. Well, what's funny about Lakeland Lens is, very similar story. I was sitting on the back deck of my house, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I was literally on Instagram, like, because I figured out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a Lakeland Instagram, and I'm just gonna, because I have pictures already that I can post to like get this thing started. So I'm like, okay, I need a handle, right? So I'm like, okay, what can I be? I can be Lakeland Photo, no, that's taken. I can be Lakeland Lens, no, that's taken. And then I tried, like, I misspelled lens, and I put an E on it, because it's a very common misspelling. That one was.
There's no E on lens?
No.
L-E-N-S-E?
That's a misspelling.
Are you kidding me?
It's so common.
I
People
would
don't
have
know.
believed. Oh, you're right. Now that I think of L-E-N-S.
Yeah.
Like a. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's such a common misspelling that like no one knows.
Yeah, you had to think about it. You're right.
But like that one was available and the other one wasn't. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I'll be Lakeland Lens misspelled.
Yeah, it works, and that's the way it happens. That's exactly how.
But
it
that's
happens.
how people like know it now. I've created the grammar police are gonna come for me
Yeah.
because I've made people believe.
And I like your logo, the aperture thing, kind of like
Yes.
the. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
So that was, yeah, that's how it started. I'm just like, well, it's not available. I'll just misspell it because I couldn't get it out of my head. Like Lakeland Lens spelled correctly was like LKLD Lens was taken, and I'm like, what? That's it.
Who's using it? I haven't heard of it.
It's not active. Like even to this day, if you go to LKLD Lens, I don't know who owns it. There's nothing there.
Wow.
No one's ever posted to it. Lakeland Photo was a person. I never met them, but I loved a lot of their pictures. They were posting during COVID too. I don't know if they've posted anything recent, but they were doing a lot of really cool
I
stuff.
seen this one today or yesterday, Lakeland from above, and someone is doing a.
Oh, that's cool.
What are
Like drone shots?
Drone shot, Lakeland from above. I don't know who's doing that, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I seen
really
that.
cool.
They took
I'll have
some
to
neat
look that one
pictures.
up.
Yeah.
I thought about getting a drone for a minute, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
I want one, but like that's on a wish list.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that sounds like we are two peas in a pod.
I
man.
know,
I'm
right?
telling you now. And you graduated from McKeel. Both my kids have graduated from McKeel.
Mm-hmm.
That is so neat. Everything. And were you born here?
I was born here.
You were born and raised here.
Mhm.
Oh, my doggone.
Born and raised right here.
So is my son and my daughter, yeah.
That's so funny.
Well, what else is, can we talk about anything else that comes to mind?
Let's see. No, I just really like the things that I'm like currently working on. I like the store, the newsletter, the video, like the video podcast or like highlight or behind the whatever I'm gonna call it, behind the lens. That's sort of like what's to come after.
I want to be your first guest.
I will.
When you do, call me.
Well, if you don't think that this whole situation isn't going to be a post in itself,
Yeah,
like
you
you're
go.
crazy.
You get a copy.
Right. So yeah, no, this is going to be a thing. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for having me on here. This was so much
And
fun.
Emily,
Honestly,
we're going to be working
yeah,
for a long time.
We are.